services here at Long Island Cares, the Harry Chapin Food Bank. We have a wonderful program for you this morning, in addition to some wonderful photo ops and a ribbon cutting. To introduce and to welcome you all, please allow me to introduce our board president, David Harold.
Thank you. The sun was a great excuse for me to put on sunglasses and not squint at you all. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you to Dr. Rosati. This is really her brainchild, and the work that she and her team did putting this together was just unimaginable. I can't tell you how hard she worked at it, and we are so proud of what she's done for the community. I wanted to also thank the Village of Valley Stream, the town of Hempstead, New York State Senate, New York State Assembly. The partners on this project have really come from all angles in order to help the community, and we couldn't be prouder of this. So I'm now going to turn it over back to Jessica. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you so much. As you can imagine, this project has been a labor of love, spearheaded by our visionary, our president and CEO, Paul Factor.
Thank you, Jess. It's been a long time, an interesting journey for Long Island Cares to come to the Village of Valley Stream and open up our 9th location to work with people in the community who continue to struggle with food insecurity and hunger. First and foremost, I want to thank and congratulate Jessica Rosati because she took the lead on this program. And she was the one that's been working with the contractors, working with the community, working with our vendors in order to get this open on time. So how did this all come about? Why are we here in Valley Stream? It's not by accident. During the first 2 years of the COVID pandemic, Long Island Cares worked very closely with the town of Hempstead and with New York State to open up a series of 25 temporary pop-up food distribution centers. And we received a call one day from State Assemblywoman Solages asking us if we can come to Valley Stream and open something up there. And we did. She made it happen. She found a location for us at the Valley Stream Presbyterian Church. And for months, we were there with the parishioners, we were there with the church elders, feeding people in need as a result of COVID. And we realized while we were there that there's significant need in the Village of Valley Stream, in the Lynbrook community, in the Floral Park community. People were coming, and we thought how great it would be if we could open up a permanent location in Valley Stream. And guess who stepped up again? New York State Assemblywoman Solages. She was instrumental in charting a course that would allow us to open up here with no problems. And there wasn't really that many problems. But how she did it first and foremost was understanding a lot about Long Island Cares and who we are, because she has been a frequent visitor to the regional food bank. And she was able to secure for us a $200,000 legislative grant that was earmarked to opening up a satellite in Valley Stream. But she had a broader vision. She knew that you just can't turn a key and open up a place like this to help people in need without making sure that your shelves are stocked. So she used her influence with Congressman Gregory Meeks, and she got him to deliver a $360,000 congressional earmark for Valley Stream. So between the two of them, more than $500,000 in support. We are so grateful to her. She has been a steadfast friend of this organization. She continues to be a visionary for the communities in which she serves. And we couldn't be prouder, not just to celebrate our opening here in Valley Stream, but to celebrate her and her leadership. Please join me in welcoming New York State Assemblywoman Solages.
Paul, that was amazing. You brought me to tears. And as a state assemblywoman, as a community person, I'm just here fighting for the community. And I know in my heart, and I see it on the streets every day, whether it's in Elmont, Valley Stream, Franklin Square, that there's hidden hunger in our communities. And especially when COVID happened, we saw that students didn't have access to their school meals. We saw seniors were not able to go to senior centers and have a delicious meal, like in the town of Hempstead community centers. So, working with Long Island Cares, we were able to provide a need. So I just want to thank Long Island Cares for all their advocacy. Even in Albany, when we're talking about HIPNAP and other programs, Long Island Cares and their team is always there advocating for Long Island, which, at times can be difficult. So I just appreciate Long Island Cares. And I thank Congressman Meeks, who was always a partner. Unfortunately, he's not our congressperson right now, but when he was a friend of our community. And he was in Queens, but he would always be in our area saying, what do you need, where can we help? And with legislator Carrier Solage, we were a team providing support for our community. So thank you. I also like to thank Speaker Hasty, who is always a partner in making sure that we gave aid to this community, and also my team, because Paul's being nice. It wasn't as easy as he said. There were hiccups, there were problems. And so, my team, Joshua and Armando, were always there to make sure that this is facilitated. And to the council member and to the state senator, thank you for bringing this home. And to the village, this is our home and it's a beautiful place. And, although there's some, aspects like, inflation that are hurting families and affordability, this center is going to be a guiding light for them. And it brings dignity. If you take a tour, you see that when you step into this location, it's a place of honor. It's almost like you're shopping in a supermarket. You're talking to friends. They even have food for your pets. They think of everything. And I have to thank Lourdes, thank you so much for all your work. Yeah. And Nicole too, thank you so much. The community this is going to be a community center. And I appreciate all the work and heart that you have put into this. And I'm just so excited to be a partner. And I see the Chamber of Commerce here. Thank you for being a partner in celebrating this beautiful event for our community, because we're bringing dignity to the people of this area. Even if you're having financial issues, problems in your household, you can come here for support and help. You're not going to be judged. You're going to be loved, because Long Island Cares really cares, and we care for the community. So once again, thank you so much for always being a partner of Long Island Cares. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Let's start over. Hello. Now, what I heard from every speaker before was basically the importance of partnership. And we have wonderful partners, and that's what makes special days like today possible. We also have a great partner in the state Senate. I'd like to introduce Senator Patricia Canzoneri Fitzpatrick. She's a friend and a champion in the fight to end hunger. She's on the Women's Issues Committee and also on the Mental Health Committee. And if you know anything about hunger, hunger intersects with all these issues. These are the root causes of hunger. It's a privilege to know we can always go to the senator. This is the senator's second or third time here, and it says a lot. We have wonderful support from the Assembly and the Senate and so many community leaders here today. And now I'm looking forward to hearing what the senator has to say. Come on up, Senator Patricia Canzoneri Fitzpatrick.
Good morning. What a great day it is for Valley Stream community and for everyone here. I am so honored to be part of this project, bringing this home to our community. And as was said, hunger lurks everywhere. The people that we never know are possibly dealing with affordability and unable to meet their needs of their family can come to a place like this and not have to be judged and not have to feel that they are suffering. This Long Island Cares is a beautiful, beautiful community where they welcome people and they bring them in and they take care of them. And this is so beautiful for Valley Stream where we do need it. So I'm honored to have been here when it was nothing and to see the beautiful space that Long Island Cares has created. And as was stated, they've thought of everything. They're taking care of even our pets. They've made it a beautiful atmosphere so people think they're shopping. There's no way that we can take care of people without addressing their dignity and addressing their mental health. And this is a beautiful place that will continue to support and uplift those who are most in need. I'm honored to work with our Assemblywoman. Thank you for all that you've done to bring this to Valley Stream. I've only been in office for 2 years now, but I've had the opportunity to work with her, and she truly is a champion for our community, and I'm grateful to have you as a partner in government. Thank you, Long Island Cares, for coming to Valley Stream, and I look forward to many more trips to this center. And yes, you do have an advocate in the center who will in the Senate who will always support ending hunger. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. At this time, I just would like to acknowledge and welcome up to the mic Councilman Tom Mascarella, who I believe has a citation for our organization. Paul, can you join us, please? Say a few words.
Well, I'd just like to say, coming here today recalls a memory I had with Harry Chaplin. I was at Ava Boulevard Park, and I recall the incident on Long Island Railroad in reference to his death, going to a concert at Eisenhower Park. And I was troubled by that, knowing that a performer with a lot of song and love in his heart was taken without a driver, all by himself, and I think it was a Volkswagen Beetle. And this organization comes out of that, and they label that, not to be confused with the other food bank. And the Solages are here, and they mention dignity and love, and it's very, very important. And what's also important is the fact that I was in Odd Lot on Sunday, and I was attracted by the 70% off. And I go in there, and yes, they had 70% off on the beauty products and everything else. But one thing was not so much discounted, it was the food. So food has become a commodity in our society, and that we have to fix, and we have to have access and bring back the dignity and love to Valley Stream and all other communities in the town of Hempstead. Don Clavin, myself, are happy to be here and to present this award. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Councilman. As you all know, we are in the great incorporated village of Valley Stream. And in order to make this project happen, we had to work hand in hand with the mayor's office. And it is my great pleasure to welcome now Kevin Wasek from the mayor's office to say a few words and to also present a citation. Paul, can you join us, please?
Good morning, everyone. I guess you can just see from, the cars, the trains, there's so much action happening here on Rockaway Avenue, and we're so happy that Long Island Cares is now part of that action. We understand food insecurity is a real thing, and to be able to have a facility and a center that has such a good reputation for helping people, not just in Valley Stream, not just in Nassau County, but all over New York. We're happy and we're proud and we're so thankful for you to be here, and we want to congratulate you. So on behalf of the mayor, on behalf of the board, and on behalf of the entire village, we wanted to present you with this citation.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll leave it on the other side.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. What phenomenal support we have here today. And there's just one last speaker I'd like to announce. Legislator Solages, Carrie A., has been a longtime friend to Long Island Cares. We've worked hand in hand together to combat quite a few issues Long Islanders has faced. So it would be our pleasure. Please, legislator, if you could say a few words.
Thank you. No. Good morning, everyone. This is more than a building. This represents hope. This is what hope looks like. I want to thank all of the partners who made this possible. There's a very interesting article about 12 years ago in the New York Times. They coined the term called suburban poverty. And what that looks like is something different. You may have a nice car in the driveway, but the children are asking for money at school from their friends. And so poverty is real, everyone. And we must have the compassion and dignity to treat all of our neighbors as if they're our own family members. And so I want to thank everyone who made this possible, but of course, I have a bias for my little sister, Michael Solage, who has just done amazing things for Valley Stream. And thank you to all of the elected officials you care. Always know that Long Island Cares is your friend. Don't just reach out to them when you know someone in need for a turkey during Thanksgiving. They're here 365 days in the year, and they care about the issue. They're not just grandstanding just to take pictures. They care about poverty. They care about human rights. They care about decency. So again, thank you to everyone who made this possible. I have a proclamation as well that I'll present after. I'm just looking forward to going inside and looking for some cat food because I love cats, just so you know. So whatever you heard, I love cats. So again, thank you everyone. And I want to thank also Green Acres Mall for being a great partner in the community. And to everyone, thank you so much. Thank you.
There you go. You want to get in there too?
Thank you.
One, two,